Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, for wherever you may be. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing Pokemon Crystal version. And today, on our last episode, we went through quite a lot of changes. We battled two different gym leaders. They defeated both Chuck, the fighting type gym leader of Cianwood City. And we also defeated the Steel type specialist, Jasmine. So, with that, we are now currently up to 6 gym badges. Up next, we're going to be going against the 7th gym leader, Price. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you do, please follow me here on Twitch. During our last episode, we also got ourselves a brand new party member. We got ourselves a Magnemite. We also yesterday did our very first in-game trade. We got a Krabby here at Olivine City, and we traded it to a towns member in Olivine City for a Voltorb. And Volty the Voltorb is sitting in our PC. Today's episode, we are going to Ecruteak City to go against Price. But before we go there, we're going to make one quick stop. We are going to go to the National Park because today is Tuesday. And on Tuesday, the National Park holds the Bug Catching Contest. And this is a very fun event because you can find very rare Pokemon that spawn here only during these days. Let's try to see if we can find ourselves a Scyther, a Pinsir, maybe a Beedrill, or maybe a Butterfree. Those are the rare spawns in this area. My apologies, folks. I said Ecruteak City is our next city to go to for the next gym. It is not that. It's Mahogany Town. Mahogany Town is the next gym location. Alright. So let's go ahead over to the National Park and say hello to the guard. As you can tell, the guard is away from his station. Normally he sits right here, but now he's going to explain to us what exactly is going to happen. And during this event, I'm going to try to train up a certain Pokemon. I want to train up Croconaw. Alright, let's talk to the park man. As you can tell there, we have 20 park balls to use during this competition. We have 20 minutes to do so. So let's go out there and try to catch us a good bug type Pokemon. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. Here is a Scyther. This should be a good catch. Let's try to headbutt it. Alright, cool. Let's just start throwing Pokeballs. I'm sorry, Park Balls. Awesome. Scyther has been caught. And that's pretty much it. I got the one Pokemon I wanted to catch, so now we can just go ahead and just train our other Pokemon. Just train them up. Here's the other rare Pokemon that can spawn around here. It's Pinsir. But I want to keep Scyther instead. If we catch another Pokemon, we would be allowed to switch. We can either keep the one Pokemon we did catch, or we can substitute it out with one of these other Pokemon instead. Here's the other rare Pokemon, Butterfree. Alright, so the competition is now over. The judge will now be handing out the prizes. Alright, I got second place with my Scyther. Here, the guy who won had won with a Pinsir. So I got an Everstone for this, for the second place win. Okay, so that is that. So let's go ahead and move along. Before I travel, I'm going to travel down to Azalea Town to say hello to hiker Anthony and Kirk. Okay. Let's go ahead and we are going to be moving along to Route 42. And we can find a few new Pokemon here in Route 42. We can find Marill, we can find Aipom, and we can find Heracross. In this route, we can also find the following Pokemon. We can find Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Rattata and Raticate, Zubat, Golbat, and Marill. The only Pokemon that are found in the trees are Spearow, Aipom, and Ekans. Those are the more common ones, and a low encounter rate is Spearow, Aipom, and Heracross. Found in the water, we can find Goldeen and Seeking. For fishing, with the old rod, we can find Magikarp and Goldeen. With the good rod, we can also find Magikarp and Goldeen. And if we have the super rod, which is an item that we'll find later in the game, we will be able to get Magikarp, Goldeen, and Seeking. Alright, so let's go ahead and start looking around. So, one of our first things we're going to find is right up here is an item. We're going to find an Ultra Ball. The Ultra Ball is better than a Great Ball. Let's go ahead and hit some trees, why not? Oh well. This is a cave. Right up here, this cave is Mount Mortar. Let's go ahead and take a walk inside. Welcome to Mount Mortar. Actually, we're going to come back to Mount Mordor. So let's go ahead and go across here. We'll go across here. And hey, look at that. Suicune. When I had my Weeping Bell, we can cut down this tree. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to fly back to Agritique City. Let's deposit Gyarados and get out. Alright, let's cut down this tree. Guess what's gonna happen? Suicune runs away, like always. Found a couple of coins right there. We got another item, a Super Potion, and a Super Cross. We're gonna have some trainers to fight pretty soon. We just found ourselves a Seeking. Let's talk to this guy. Fisherman Tully wants to battle. And now he's gone. Going against Pokemaniac Shane. There's a Nidorino. Next up is Nidorino. And we got one more trainer. Hiker Benjamin. He has a Diglett, Geodude. And a Dugtrio. Alright, let's go ahead and now go to Mahogany Town. First, let's go to the Pokemon Center to heal up our Pokemon. I'm also going... Actually, I'll leave Gyarados in the PC for just a little bit. Let's go to the gym. Okay, so this big guy right here will not let us go into the gym. He says we should go to the Lake of Rage, so let's go ahead up that way. Going against Camper Spencer. Sandshrew Zubat. And a Sandslash. Alright, he's been defeated. Let's see what happens when we go through this gate. Wow, 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 look who it is. We got ourselves Team Rocket. They'll let us go, but we have to pay 1,000 coins. Not cool, dudes. Alright, so in this game, unfortunately, there is an item storage block. We can only have so many items in our bag. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We only have a maximum of 20 different items. So let's go ahead and start using some. First, I'm going to use this rare candy on a random Pokemon. Let's do it on Magnemite. Hey, look at that. Our Magnemite's evolving. Magnemite has just evolved into Magneton. And in this game, Magnezone has not been invented yet. So this will be the final evolution for Magnemite in this game. So now that we use that item, now we can get this new item, which is quite nice. Alright, let's keep moving along. We found ourselves a Furret. Alright, since we are in Route 43, we can find the following Pokemon. We can find Sentret, Furret, Pidgeotto, Noctowl, Farfetch'd, Raticate, Venonat, and Venomoth. At the headbutting trees, the small trees, we can find Spearow. I'm sorry, no. We can find Venonat, Execute, and Hoot Hoot. We also have a small chance of getting Pineco as well. And in the water, we can only find Magikarp. We're going to get Picnicker Tiffany. Alright, Crocodile just got to level 30. Hey, would you look at that? Our starter is finally evolving. Crocodile is now evolving into Feraligatr. When I was a kid, Feraligatr, the whole Totodile line was my very first Pokemon. I never started off with red, blue, and yellow. When Pokemon first came out in the 90s, I started in the late 90s with Pokemon Silver. And Totodile was the very first starter I picked. And so Feraligatr was my very first final evolution of a starter Pokemon. I have so much nostalgia for the Totodile line because of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our new Pokemon. And now let's go ahead and look at our other new Pokemon, Magneton. Cool. Alright, let's keep moving along. Pokemaniac Brent wants to battle. Gonna start off with a Lickitung. And he's done. Now we're going against Pokemaniac Ron. Ron's gonna have a Nidoking. And he's done. Now we're going against Pokemaniac Ben. And he's done. Now we're going against Fisherman Marvin. Marvin is done. So, let's go for a little walk. If we go this direction, we are going to be on a secret path to the Lake of Rage. You must have a Pokemon that knows to move cut. So we just found a full restore right there. I'm just going to put this repel up. Just for right now. Get this full restore, which is a very, very good healing item. Now it's kind of got to be like an annoying maze. As you can tell, we have some items to collect back this direction. Like so. We found ourselves TM43. TM43 is detect. Okay. Let's keep moving along. We found ourselves a little house. And in this house is one person. He's going to give us TM10. It is Hidden Power. Alright. Let's keep moving along. Okay, we are now going to be exiting this secret area of the Lake of Rage. And now we are going to be traveling to the Lake of Rage. Alright, we are now at the Lake of Rage. The Lake of Rage is known for Magikarp and is also known for Gyarados. So the people here at Lake of Rage have been acting kind of funny. I mean, look at this guy. Saying the Gyarados are angry. Let's see what he means by that. We got a Gyarados right here. Oh my gosh, what kind of Pokemon is that? It just shined at me. This is our first encounter with a shiny Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon are extremely rare in any kind of Pokemon game. But this is the only instance of a shiny Pokemon in game. So, if you want a Gyarados for your team, I suggest try catching the shiny one. I'm gonna try to catch this Pokemon. I know it's gonna be tough. Okay. I'm gonna try a Great Ball. Almost. Try a Heavy Ball. Oh, great. Well, looks like he just killed himself. Oh well. Now we just got something called the Red Scale. Right. What do we have down here? We got a man in a cape. This is Champion Lance, and we're gonna have to assist him on his little adventure. He's going to Mahogany Town. Let's go ahead and join him. We may have lost our opportunity to get the Red Gyarados, but we are going to go back to Mr. Pokemon for just a minute. Let me explain why. We are going to go to Violet City. Since we just received the red scale from that Gyarados, if we trade it to Mr. Pokemon, he's going to give us an experience share. Alright, so first let me get rid of something. We just got the EXP share. So now I'm going to give this to a Pokemon that has been kind of lacking in experience points. So we're going to give this to our Pidgeotto. Now let's go ahead and fly back to Mahogany Town. And now Lance actually went into this place right here. As you can tell, he's using his Dragonite to basically hurt somebody. But he saw the strange radio signal coming right from here. Actually follow him. We are actually in a Team Rocket hideout. If you go past these statues, an alarm's gonna go off, and Rocket Grunts are gonna keep coming at you, time and time again. It gets very annoying after a while. So I'm gonna be steamrolling through these battles. Okay, so that is done. Let's keep moving along. Every statue we come across, we'll be encountering those two same grunts over and over again. It's good experience points for your Pokemon, but it gets very annoying after a while. Now we're going against a scientist who's working for Team Rocket. Alright, he's done. Hyper Potion. Found ourselves a nugget. We can sell that at the store. Alright, so that's going to do it for the stupid rocket grunts that keep popping up at these statues. Let's talk to this one. Gonna have 4 Rattatas. Alright, if we go through here, we can find Voltorb. We can also find Geodude. Voltorb again. and coughing. Talk to Lance real quick. Alright, he's gonna heal up our Pokemon, which is quite nice. Got a couple more grunts to battle against. Now, Lance tells us there's 2 passwords that we need in order to get back to those doors. So, we walk back here, and you see those this door right up here. We need some passwords in order to get through. But that's going to be coming up a little bit later. We got a couple more battles to take care of. Like the scientist. Got the rocket grunt. If you talk to her again, she'll tell you the boss's room password is Slowpoke Tail. But we need 2 passwords. So let's go ahead and keep walking around. We talk to this guy again. It tells us it's Raticate Tail. So now we have our 2 passwords. We are now going to advance to the next room. More rocket grunts to go against. We also got TM46 right there. TM46 is Thief. Alright, we reached the boss's room. Now what? Oh great, it's Silver, our rival. Okay, so that was pointless. Let's get this item. It's an Ultra Ball, which is also very good again. Now, since we have 2 passwords, we enter them, and now this door has opened. So I'm gonna put Feraligatr to this. The second, I'm gonna have Kadabra do some running around for a little bit. Now we're going to go against this big rocket boss. This is one of the executives. And he's done. So now we gotta figure out that other room. So we talk to this bird. It's a Murkrow. And it says, Hail Giovanni. That is the last password that we need for this area. Alright, so let's go ahead and enter that password. Now what? Well, looks like we got 2 more rocket grunts who want to beat us up. Well, we gotta beat them up. Thank you, Lance, for coming in. Looks like we got ourselves another Pokemon battle. And now we're going against this Rocket Executive. she's done. Alright, now we gotta defeat these electrodes because they're gonna go boom. So let's go ahead and switch to our ground type. Beat each and every one of these electrodes. We could catch one here, but since we have Voltorb, I don't need to catch one. And with that, it's all done. This is going to give us the HM6, which is Whirlpool. We can teach that to one of our Pokemon as long as we defeat the gym. Alright, so that's all done. Let's go ahead and step on this, go right to the entrance, and I'll get out of here. Alright, it is now nighttime here in Pokemon Land, which means Pokemon will now start showing up that only show up at night. So, here we are at the gym. I'm going to switch out to my Magneton. This is going to be his first attempt at this area. Order Ronald wants to battle, starting off with a Seal. Next is a Dewgong. And a Seal. All done. Next up, we got this trainer, Skier Clarissa. She has a Dewgong. And she is done. We got up here. Order Brad. He has a Swinub. And another Swinub. We're gonna switch to Feraligatr. He's done. Now we're gonna go to her. See her Roxanne. She's been defeated. Let's talk to this guy. Order Douglas. Starting off with a Shellder. Next up with a Shellder. And a Cloyster. He's been defeated. All that's left is now the gym leader. So let me go heal up my Pokemon. Then we're going to do the Pokemon gym. Gym puzzle, I should say. And sometimes these gym puzzles can be very confusing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start here. Then here. Down here. Over here. Up here. And now we're at the gym leader. Now we're going against Leader Price. He's an Ice-type specialist. He's going to start with a Seal. Next one's going to be Dewgong. Dewgong is done. Next up is Piloswine. Is Ace. And Piloswine is done. And with that, Price has been defeated. We have now received this. We received both the TM for Icy Wind, and we also got our 7th badge, which is the Icicle badge. Oops. We now have 7 badges out of 8 badges. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon real quick. Oops, looks like we got something going on. Something is going down with Team Rocket. They're at Goldenrod City, and they're at their radio tower. We're going to have to go and take care of that. But we'll be taking care of that in our next episode. Alright. We did a lot today. We had 2 Pokemon evolutions. Our Crocodile finally evolved into Feraligatr. We got the experience share. And our Magnemite finally evolved into Magneton. I really hope you all enjoyed this content. If you do, please subscribe. Please follow me here on Twitch for more Pokemon Crystal content. And as always, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day.